Welcome back! We've now been out sailing for 2 months, making our way from Stockholm in Sweden down to the Netherlands, on our long journey toward the Mediterranean. On our way down, we managed to trade boats, selling our 33-foot one-of-a-kind from 1980 and buying a 37-foot Bavaria, with some more space and better suited for the long journey ahead.
Got in late, we were up early.
But we had to leave.
Tides, doesn't rest.
No. Recently we left the Baltic Sea behind and entered the Atlantic Sea through the Kiel Canal. This means new challenges such as tides, bigger waves and a lot more boat traffic.
Here you can see the whole marina and there is no water left. We can't get out from this marina right now.
In this video we discovered the unique island of Helgoland, famous for its dramatic cliffs and rich bird life. Also, what we experience, intense rafting, where boats tie up to each other in floating clusters.
We are all rafted here in the marina, so if anyone wants to leave, everybody has to let them out, go out, circulate and go in again.
From there, we continue along the German coast and sail into the Netherlands.
We have sailed for 35 nautical miles. We have an average speed of 6 knots.
This has been my favorite sail so far. Where we take on the Standing Mast Route, which is a surreal experience, navigating our boat like it was a car, cruising past neighborhoods and through cities, under bridge after bridge, until we finally tie up right in the heart of a town. The Standing Mast Route is 10 out of 10, I think. Subscribe and join us on our adventure towards the Mediterranean. Welcome to Sail and Oxy.
Good morning from Helgoland. The time is 5:45 and we are all rafted here in the marina. So if anyone wants to leave, everybody has to let them out, go out, circulate and go in again. So this is what's happening this morning. One boat from the inside is leaving at 6. So everybody from the outside, there's 4 of us, has to go out and let them out and then go back in together.
Oh, I was so ready to sleep in today.
Morning. Then at 9 o'clock there's the motorboat in the first spot, and we talked to him and asked if he could, like everyone else, go out at 6 and put himself in the first place on the outside so he can leave it whenever he wants. But he refused to go up at 6, so he leaves at 9. We have to redo this whole thing at 9 also.
This is the second time we're up to rotate the boats.
Now we're done with the second rotation. Now we can have breakfast and explore Helgoland a bit. We're on our way up the mountains here on Helgoland.
It's been very nice to have a calm day. I don't think we've had one of those since we started.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So today we are trying not to focus on the boat. Today we want to explore Helgoland. It's lovely weather today. The temperature is perfect, I would say. Not too warm right now at least. And we will cross the island and walk to the other side. Wow, here's a Superman boat. It looks fast.
This island is famous for its bird life. there's a lot of different birds. So maybe we will see some cool ones.
Yeah, I brought the binoculars.
You did?
Yes.
Cool. That is the road up the hill towards the other side of Helgoland. And I think there is a quite nice view up there.
Yeah.
And here is the diesel station where you can refuel tax-free diesel.
We will do that.
So we have the boat over here, and we have walked around now here. Here's the diesel station. We are here right now. So I guess we're gonna walk up this road.
Yes.
Up here on the...
And walk on the coastal side maybe.
Yes. And along this side there's huge cliffs.
Yeah.
There's two paths up this mountain. The stairway up there, or the gravel road up this way.
I don't even know if you can call it a mountain.
Well, the cliff at least. So we're going off-road and Nora is in the lead.
Here's where we came yesterday, and it was so wavy in the end when we were getting into the port, and the current was really strong. These two sheep, they're outside of the fence, so they're just chilling on the outside. Freedom! They're so chill.
Down there we have our boat. We just arrived to another German island that I don't know the name of actually. It is called Langeoog, and there seems to be some type of celebration here, or I think the German sea rescue is having their day here because they have their boats. People can go into them and look and stuff like that. We have now sailed to Langeoog, another German island just a bit south of Helgoland. We woke up today with a very low tide, and it's very interesting. We are completely sunk into the mud here in the marina. So the keel is deep down in the mud, and also is the sail drive. But there are a lot of sailboats here, and I talked to some of the locals here that has done this a lot before, and they said it's no problem. I was thinking about the mud clogging up the water intake for the cooling system, but there's a lot of sailboats doing this, and a lot of motorboats also with their drives. And today we're staying put here in this marina, just fixing some stuff, and then tomorrow we will continue sailing to Borkum, I think. And tomorrow we have a really nice tailwind. The tide is coming in again, and people are starting to wake up here in the marina. We just had our breakfast, and Lynn is playing with Nora and making the next YouTube video.
Yep.
Yep, hard work.
Hard work.
In the paradise.
This will be a good one, where we buy this boat.
I guess you already seen it if you watch this.
Yes, probably. Otherwise, go watch it. Now it's high tide again. It looks much prettier here when it's high tide. Otherwise it's just
like
a
swamp.
muddy swamp. Summer has made a comeback to Germany, which we are very glad for, because we haven't experienced many days like this.
On our long sail from Stockholm.
The only time we had like real summer days was when we had to empty Lady 4. So now we are taking a little break from the boat work that we're doing today. We're doing some cleaning, and I'm gonna clean the entire teak deck, I think.
This is a good spot to see the difference between the high and low tide. And right now it's peak high tide. And in about 6 hours it will be low tide again. This is not quite from the exact position I was before, but I think this is a better spot. Here you can see the whole marina, and there is no water left. You can't get out from this marina right now. So now it's evening again, and now it's the low tide, and all the boats are stuck in the mud again. Here you have the bridge to land, and that decline on the dock is straight when the tide is at its peak in flood. Nora, vänta! Nora is insane right now. She has to sue me. And I lost her leash. Ja!
Ist der Faust, abends am Vertrag, Tag gekauft, was soll's, wir haben keine Zeit. Und wenn die Schmiede glücklich, der ist bei der Kaserne.
A little seal.
Nora, this is som du! Right now we are doing 6 knots through the water, only 3.5 knots over ground. So the current is pretty strong right now, but soon we will have the current with us. We have about 50 nautical miles to our next place. The time is 1:45 and I think it's the highest tide right now.
Yes.
So we really had to match the high tide to get out of this place. And I think we matched it perfectly. I hope our boat gets a good rinse now when we have been in the mud for 2 days. This thing with tides, it's a lot to think about. At least where we are sailing right now, because to go into these harbors on these German islands, you have to pretty much match the tides to both enter and exit the harbors.
Borkum is one of the islands where you don't have to match. We want to go there in slack current.
Yeah.
So about 8:30.
Then we have to speed up a bit. Today's sailing has been absolutely magical. We've had a great tailwind and we are now surfing with the current. Very chill, so I'm sitting here on deck right now and just enjoying.
We are soon at Borkum. We have sailed for 35 nautical miles. We have an average speed of 6 knots and we have had a tailwind all day. So very smooth sailing. And now we
I think this has been my favorite sail so far.
Very steady winds from behind. Nice weather and sunny, not too warm, not too cold, just perfect. And now we are turning in here to Borkum. You have to do a wide turn because it's very shallow. It's low tide right now, but there is a path you can go that is deep enough even when it's low tide.
Captain. Slept good?
Yes.
But too short, right?
Short. Got in late, we were up early.
But we had to leave.
Tides doesn't rest.
No. The tides are our very hard boss at the moment, telling us exactly what and when to do it.
Do it.
Telling us exactly what and when to leave. Yeah.
Here comes a big ship and it's called BBC Uranus.
It was supposed to be very light winds today, like 6 knots maybe, 6 to 8 knots, but right now it's pretty dead, so we can't even sail. So right now we are just motoring, and it's not very comfortable because we are just rolling on the waves.
Boring.
Mara is doing her balance workout. She doesn't want to lay down.
Oh.
So she's just standing up, keeping her balance.
We're cooking.
We've never experienced this heat when we've been out sailing.
We have no bimini.
No, we need a bimini. And Nora is taking shelter in the shadow. She usually lays in her bed under the blanket, but it's way too hot for that right now. I want some wind.
No wind.
We have officially entered Dutch waters. So it's time to put up the flag.
And you put it up the right way. Are you
This
sure?
time I will try to
You
put
have
it
double
up.
checked?
I've double checked.
Today we have mostly been motoring, and we're soon at the marina. Not too good of a day, but soon we are in the marina, and we might celebrate having a large beer to celebrate that we have entered the Netherlands. What's the name of this harbor, Lynn?
Langeoog.
Yeah, hard to pronounce.
Langeoog.
So we have
All
made it
the
our
Dutch-
first Dutch marina or harbor,
Yeah, all the Dutch names are pretty hard.
and we are celebrating with
Swedish tacos.
Nora. She likes to be able to leave the cockpit whenever she wants. Nora, you have to eat your vegetables.
She's not eating it, she's just eating it.
Yeah, it's a piece of salad. She's not eating it. She's just ripping it apart.
We have just passed through the first lock into the Standing Mast Route. And that was pretty cool because when we were inside the lock, the sea level lowered like 2 meters. So when we were inside the lock, we were just like sinking. So that was pretty cool. And then when we came out on the other side, we came into fresh water, or at least brackish. I don't know how to say it, but a mix between fresh and salt water, like we have in Sweden. So now we are inside a lake, and we have started the Standing Mast Route. The reason why we are doing this is because we checked the winds, and they aren't supposed to be very favorable for us the coming days. And we just thought it would be fun to do something different from coastal sailing. This is pretty chill.
Yeah, that's cool. If you're gonna motor, it's nice to motor inside of canal instead of the ocean.
Yeah, like we did yesterday. Wasn't very nice.
Oh.
boats like these two that just passed us, because in a week from now there will be, it's called Sail Amsterdam. It's the world's biggest sailing festival. We are sort of matching that, which could be fun, but also there will be a lot of boats there. Our plan originally was to sail into Amsterdam, but we have talked to some Dutch people and they had said like, no, that's totally impossible. You will not get in there during sail. We just went through our second lock and it's almost like driving a car here. Now there are signs. Vi ska till höger. And we are going to Borkum, so we're going to the right. This is so pretty. This makes me want to move to the Netherlands. I have been trying to make us lunch like after every bridge, but then just as I go down we're like, oh no, there's another bridge, so I haven't had the time to make lunch. And I think the time is almost 2 o'clock now, so we're pretty hungry and it's so hot today. Wow, Nora can't really be outside because she's getting so hot, so I'm just trying to open the windows inside. And here is my cooking lunch view. Not too bad. Tacos for lunch. En bro nu? And just when we're about to have lunch, there's another bridge. We will never be able to eat lunch. It has a garden.
It has a garden.
It just needs a tiny bit of entertainment.
A little bit of rust remover.
Yes.
Yes, a
And
tiny bit.
Window repairing. And some polishing, maybe.
Oj. Heineken. My first Heineken in the Netherlands.
Your first time in the Netherlands? It's very warm today. And I needed to order bitterballen so that Eric could try for the first time.
ballen means the dick in Sweden.
I think it means sort of the same in... I think it is like something sexual. They have a lot of sexual references actually. The Dutch language. You can also say lekker pik. Lekker pik. It means that, but I think you can say it to like a waiter at a restaurant too. So strange. Jättevarm.
Är det?
De är typ ganska goda.
Ja.
Det är gott med senapen. They are actually better than I remember.
And now we're having ice cream. No ice cream for you.
That was ice cream. We took... This is some sort of cinnamon bun. Some sort of cinnamon bun flavor, I think. And yogurt and fruit. I love the Dutch architecture.
Today we started the Standing Mast Route and we made it about 15 nautical miles this first trip.
Yeah, it was too hot to continue.
It was extreme loads. No,
It's very hot today.
It is it's extremely hot for us. It's about 30 degrees Celsius.
Yeah,
So
but we're from Sweden.
Yeah.
Remember that.
we have
And we have no bimini,
and
so
we have thick blood in our veins.
yeah, we don't have a bimini, so we don't really get any shadow in our cockpit, which is
Not optimal.
not optimal when
But it's coming soon.
yeah, hopefully.
And so we made a decision to enter the Standing Mast Route, and we are doing this for
And
another
I'm
few
very
days.
glad about that decision because the Standing Mast Route is 10 out of 10, I think. I really love it. It's so beautiful and it's pretty amazing that you just go straight into the cities and just dock in the middle of the city. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
And,
I love it.
And it's nice that it's nice to just have some type of change from ocean cruising.
Yeah.